I've been feeling pretty crappy the last week or so. I've been irritable, more sensitive than usual, and just generally unhappy with the state of humanity. Yesterday, I was in the thick of my wallowing, staring out the window, when it hit me. The last few months have been heavy, and I've experienced some traumatic changes in my life, but I still have joy. That perspective shift instantly calmed the raging storm swirling inside of me. A few years ago, I was having a conversation with someone. I can't remember what led me to say this, but I told them that happiness is fleeting and joy is everlasting. Now, at the time, I understood that mindset intellectually, but now I'm starting to feel what it means to believe in it and act accordingly. Contrary to this video's title, I don't think that happiness is a scam, but I do believe that I am stepping into a version of myself that requires me to prioritize joy over happiness. Hello there, I'm Lauren and welcome to my channel. I'm cultivating this space to share some of my thoughts that I believe are worth sharing. I hope this will inspire others to look a little deeper within themselves and share the wisdom that they gain from their own self-reflections. So, what's the difference between happiness and joy? Happiness is a feeling of contentment or satisfaction with the present moment. It can be fleeting as it's based on external circumstances. On the other hand, joy is a deeper emotion that comes from within, regardless of what's happening outside of us. It is connected to living authentically, and it requires us to identify our values and strengths and align our lives with them. Another way to think of happiness and joy is in terms of flowers and roots. Happiness is the flower. You can see its beauty quickly and easily, but it is dependent on the conditions around it. A windy day or a bad storm can destroy all of its petals. Joy is the root system. You can't see it, but you know it's there, sustaining the flower as it goes through the different phases of its life. Another cool fact is that happiness and joy rely on different neural patterns and systems in the brain. Happiness tends to involve the brain's reward system, which processes pleasure and releases dopamine. This is fast, short-lived, and driven by external circumstances. Joy tends to involve brain regions responsible for meaning-making, emotional regulation, and an awareness of our internal state. This is slower but more sustained because it is less dependent on external circumstances. When I look back over my life, I can see that I have been chasing happiness. I've searched for it in achievements, relationships, material possessions, and other things that required me to look outside of myself. Meanwhile, my soul has been getting whatever energy is left after my pursuits of happiness. While I do enjoy those moments, their existence depends on external factors. So I have to cultivate joy as if my life depends on it. And quite frankly, it does. Because what happens when life throws more painful curveballs at me? Will I shatter into a million pieces? It's possible. But I believe that prioritizing joy will make me more resilient, gracious, and self-aware, so that even if I do break into tiny pieces, I will have the tools and the strength to take those pieces and build someone new. So, how do I plan on prioritizing joy? I will continue to do the things that are easily accessible. I'll practice gratitude. There are moments when I stop what I'm doing and give thanks for the fact that I am breathing. Because if I'm breathing, that means I'm still alive. And that is a miracle in and of itself. I'll engage in joyful movement. Dancing and mindful walking fill me up in ways that I can't describe. It's like all of the stale or heavy energy gets released or regenerated. And it's also my way of honoring my body and all that it is capable of. This last one is a big one for me because I don't do it enough. But I will listen to my intuition more. I know in my soul that if I listened to the signals that my nervous system sends me, I would experience more joy and more peace. Over the last few months, I've been reflecting on why I don't listen to myself all the time. Why do I choose to do things even when my body is literally screaming at me not to do them? And as I was writing this, I realized that I might be ignoring the signs because I've been searching for happiness. that quick, feel-good dopamine hit that my mind and my body craves at times. I'm not saying anything is inherently wrong with wanting to feel this way, because it does feel good in the moment, but I don't like how I feel when the moment passes. Most of the time, I'm left feeling drained, uncertain, and uncomfortable, and I'm tired of it. What excites me most about cultivating more joy in my life is that I don't need anyone or anything else to do it. And I believe the real beauty of prioritizing joy over happiness is that we don't have to choose between the two, because when we pursue joy, happiness naturally follows. If this message spoke to you, comment 1111 below. And if you want to support my channel, you can like this video, share it, and subscribe for more messages like this one. Stay curious.